What's next, I wonder?
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have. Still alive. So that's progress. Walk in death.
Please, that's through.
What's up for discussion?
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
The writing's getting to me.
die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Again. Swing. Carry. No. And again. Swing, and
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we can at least make a run for it.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveller. Don't be the cause of more.
It must be time by now.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Damn them.
True.
Damn everything.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
I need new pockets to pick.
Ain't leaving so for a little while after this.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Smell out of my clothes.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
You're too long now.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Do it, you gutless stink sack! Ah!
Knew it. Bloody well knew it.
What's happening here? And both of you thought striking a child was a suitable punishment?
If his parents won't do it, I will.
He's an orphan. How'd you like it if I struck you?
You raise a hand to me, it'd be better of stealing it.
We were wrong to trust you. I see that now. Go, child! And you had this coming. And stay down!
I ain't leaving town for a good while after this.
I'll say this for those devils. They know how to throw a punch. Can't believe the kid thought he could snatch my mum's locket and get away with it. Bet he's learned his lesson now.
No helping
Hope
it.
the goblins aren't
We're
smart enough to
exposed.
poison the blade.
Come back here, both of you!
City soon.
We ain't
I am
done!
not grumpy.
Scowl on your
Watch your bags, eh? Learn from my mistakes. Can't believe the kid thought he could snatch my mum's locket and get away with it. Bet he's learned his lesson now.
Move along.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Damn goblins.
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed. And what about our people? Half the crew's lying dead back in that ruin. Even the new lad, his first contract, and we land him in a god's damned goblin nest. He actually stood and fought, the stupid bastard. Like I never trained him better. Bravery? No. When it gets you killed, it's just called stupidity. That was lesson 1. If Liam had only bloody listened. Small mercies.
Max?
I'd die if I met Leroica reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
And again. Swing and swing and...
What to bring?
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
No helping it. We're exposed.
Johnson place.
What I do for some salt?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do. I'd die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Shoes? Where are my boots? Goblins, druids! This grove is a death trap! Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Oh, you thieves are all boring! Even your cages are boring! You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move! What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you. I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming.
They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess! We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
A goblin healer. We really are desperate, aren't we?
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on you. You need me. Get me out of here,
And I'll tell them what a good friend you are. Let me out, you bun... Running out of time, Wargmeat. My family will be here soon. Let me out! You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you! Oh, you thieves are all boring! Even your cages are boring! I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs!
This is ridiculous.
Again. Swing and swing. Parry.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Chucky. Fine.
Thanks. What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Yes, your mediocre interrogation technique notwithstanding.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?